What is up guys, Killerkev here, and today back with a brand new episode of 5 new console mods to hit the Bethesda.net website this week. This is going to be episode 406 within my series, but without further ado guys, let's just jump straight into the video. BlueGhostFox's BDYEB port. This one is coming at bang on 69 megabytes of a download. This is going to be one of Themausavar's mods from the nexusmods.com, beautifully ported over to the Bethesda.net website with a few additional edits alongside it. For the features of this one, they can all be crafted, and for these ones you can get a bunch of shields, from Viking shields all the way to elements of shields of Crusaders, Orcs, Berserkers, wooden shields. Also house shields are included within this, such as the corresponding factions and even the cities to do with the vanilla base game as well. Too many shields to cover within this particular mod. I only showed a few within this little clip. I might do a mini mod showcase of this one, but I entice you guys to grab and try this one. The gallery does give you a little bit of a clue what you can actually get with this particular one. Beautiful mod to be heading to the Bethesda.net website. Great shield pack to be picking up. Again, you do get a ton of stuff with this. Please do bear that in mind. You want to get a little bit of footage on screen now, but trust me, there's an awful lot of shields within this pack. Abandoned House is going to be coming in 155 kilobytes of a download. This mod adds a new player home that has a backstory. Having recently been abandoned, the house is located north of Riverwood. You can watch the video on the screen now. If not the sort of particular page description in the gallery, they do have their own video of that one, kind of like their own mini mod showcase too. Obviously as well, there's a video link within the description if you cannot click on that. But if you can get it from this one, cool beans. Upon following the house, there is a notice that tells you all the events that took place within this particular house, leading to the house becomes actually abandoned. Actually gives you a little bit of backstory, which I really do like too. Now the house is yours. It's fully furnished and featuring a breathtaking cliffside view. Just north of the house, however, there is a cave that houses some pestering creatures for those to pose a threat. If you dare to enter the tiny cave and fight within close quarters, then this is going to be an addition to the mod itself for you guys to have a little look. Personally, I think this is very nice indeed. A mini mod showcase will be coming out of this particular player home. I really did like this. It may seem small on the outside, but it is aesthetically pleasing once upon getting into this particular house as well. Love the fact there's an additional backstory, and for this one, it is going to be on all platforms. Jon Snow Follower coming in at 2 kilobytes of a download. For this one, the location is in Windhelm in the Palace of Kings, in the room with the war map. He shall be literally plotting his ideas on that particular one. I won't give too much away. I'm pretty much up to date now on Game of Thrones as to date of this particular release of the video. The weapons of this one will introduce his cliche weapon of Longclaw. Skyforge Steel Dagger will be accompanied with this particular follower too. The class's combat is a ranger and defender for those who have those of excellent with sword fighting. Personally, I think this particular character is extremely overpowered. Again, will be featured in a mini mod showcase and alongside a followers pack once we do that particular video. Obviously that will be redirected onto the channel. If obviously you want to get that first, make sure to click the bell and the subscribe button to get that notification for when that video does go live. But there is an awful lot of Game of Thrones characters to be hitting the Bethesda.net website recently, and we will be covering all of them on the channel. Scorpion Scimitar is coming in 11.4 megabytes of a download. This is a special edition port from BillyRo. This one is going to be from the nexusmods.com with full permission as well. This one does an absolutely amazing job with the models, meshes and textures. Absolutely finesse, and it's super easy to pick up. All you need to do is head over to any particular forge and you can pretty much craft this bad boy yourself. This is going to be a two-handed weapon and there's not a one-handed version available. A little bit sad. I wouldn't mind 2 of these beautiful weapons in each hand, maybe a similar length. That would look absolutely badass. Hopefully that can come true. There aren't a lot of weapons out on the Bethesda.net website that have a long featured of a one-handed weapon, just to give that feel of that you're wielding two-handed weapons. But overall, this is an absolute finesse mod. I really do like this blade, and obviously this is going to be the thumbnail taker for this particular video. Lonely Cottage Full Edition. This one is coming in an incredibly low 2.1 megabytes of a download. I'm going to have to do a mini mod showcase on this particular mod due to the simplistic fact of there is so much to cover within this particular player home. I could not get it all within this video. This is absolutely huge, this particular player home, and it astonishes me that the download size is only 2.1 megabytes of a download. This is a little cottage in quotations for me personally, just outside Riverwood, meant to be given to the Dragonborn as a home where he can store, or she can store, all of the spoils and plunders. For this one, all you need to do is find the key that will be located right next to the workbench outside. Took me a little while, as you can tell on screen now, but there is going to be a key right on the workbench right outside. Pick that up and you will have full access to everything within this player home. I'm going to reel off a small fraction of features to do with this particular player home, as there's an awful lot to cover. There's a library, there's an armory, there's an alchemy station that has plenty of ingredients and multiplies with loads of different sort of spots to grow herbs if you do see fit, a blacksmithing station, a house merchant to buy all of your excess loot, which is really nice indeed, and they do have their own sort of special items to sell as well, a selection unenchanted starter armors for you guys to pick up if you are early game and you want to have a nice home just to introduce that. There's going to be a load of other different features coming to this particular mod, as it will drip feed updates as well. Mod author is incredibly hot on replying to people within the comments section below to do with their own comments on the Bethesda.net website. This is a beautiful mod. I really did enjoy this player home. Outside, it is so beautiful. There's so much to do inside and outside. Again, that download size is really breathtaking. So guys, that's the end of this episode. This has been episode 406 within my series. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, I would very much appreciate a like on the video. It does help me out an awful lot. If you're new around here too, make sure to click that subscribe button. Right next to it as well, there is going to be a little bell icon. If you click that, you will get a notification for every single time I post a bit of content like this to the channel. But until the next one guys, Killerkev here, and Killerkev out.